Dame Lillard, Dame Dash, Damian Waynes. If either one of them were to join the Milwaukee Bucks, it's not going to result in an NBA title. I'm seeing all these polls all throughout the internet, on YouTube, all these polls saying which duo is going to be better, which duo is going to result in an NBA championship. And I'm seeing the Milwaukee Bucks with Damian Lillard win by a landslide. Oh my goodness, it's ridiculous, bro. Now all of a sudden, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard are the new Shaq and Penny. They're the new Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Kobe and Shaq. This is more than likely going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo's last year with the Milwaukee Bucks. See, this is what he's getting versus what he really wants. He thinks that he's getting Steph Curry's equal. He's not. The Bucks are done. They're not getting past the second round. But what people are failing to realize is that Damian Lillard had multiple opportunities to win an NBA championship. Now, for some reason, when a person gets the respect, they get the love, people give them certain passes. They make excuses for that person. They sweep certain things up under the rug. They move the goalposts. Damian Lillard is not a great leader. He's not a team player. He's not great at getting others involved, although he may now have a team where he has a Giannis Antetokounmpo, who isn't a great three-point shooter, by the way. If you could take Giannis out of the game, then now you're going to force Damian Lillard and Chris Middleton to take it home. Damian Lillard is a great individual one-on-one basketball player. Damian Lillard has had opportunities, multiple opportunities, to lead his team past the first round. See, Damian Lillard, when he was under the tutelage of Terry Stotts, who's a phenomenal coach, by the way, doesn't get a lot of credit because he has a player in Damian Lillard who has no real impact on the game at all. See, once you reach the NBA playoffs, now Damian Lillard is forced to show us something other than being able to just shoot the ball from the half-court line. Damian Lillard has been knocked out the first round. Are we forgetting that Damian Lillard got swept? I mean swept by the New Orleans Pelicans with Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins. Are we forgetting that? He went to the Western Conference Finals and faced off against the Golden State Warriors, bro. And guess what? Kevin Durant didn't even play. And that's why I say people love to forget for the people that they like. He's had a great team. Evan Turner, great role player coming off the bench. Great six-man. People acting like Evan Turner's trash. Maurice Harkless, is he trash? C.J. McCollum, when did C.J. McCollum become trash? Yusuf Nurkic. He's had a really solid team. But it takes more than just shooting the ball. You have to be a great facilitator. All I want to know is, where was God to stop this trade? Where was God to stop and block this Damian Lillard trade from the Milwaukee Bucks? See, what the Milwaukee fans don't understand is that it won't work. Giannis Antetokounmpo will not win his second NBA championship next season. I don't know what's going on inside y'all imagination, what's going on inside y'all heads. These fantasy trades, y'all think this is NBA 2K. It's not a great fit. Drew Holiday was a much better fit than Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard adds no type of value to a team. He doesn't impact the floor on either side. He's not a great facilitator. He's not great at catching and shooting, moving without the ball, setting screens. He's not a great playmaker. Because if Damian Lillard, who everybody loves and they respect, They would have wanted God to step in because they wouldn't have wanted for Damian Lillard to embarrass himself in front of millions and millions of fans. See, in the beginning of the season, everybody's all for it. Everybody is picking them to win the NBA Finals. But then when it's an epic fail, then everybody going to be clowning and roasting and trolling Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard for getting knocked out the second round. Damian Lillard will never win a championship. He will never win a ring. See, everybody is waiting on this Cinderella story. They truly believe that Damian Lillard struggled. He never had a team in Portland. So who was CJ McCollum? Who was these role players? Yusuf Nurkic. Who was these guys? They traded for Jeremy Grant. Damian Lillard has had talent. He's been to the Western Conference Finals and got swept by the Golden State Warriors without their best player in Kevin Durant because he can't guard his daddy, his papa. He can't guard his dada, Steph Curry. Damian Lillard is not a great on-ball defender. He's lost out there. Damian Lillard is great down the clutch at getting you a bucket. But other than that, he's useless. He's the Carmelo Anthony of point guards. This man is all excited, standing in front of a bathroom stall with his Bucks jersey on. It's never that serious, my boy. It's never that serious, my boy. Damian Lillard has never grasped the concept of team basketball. He's more focused on individual play. Like I say, he's always on Dame time. Steph Curry is on team time, winning time. What's in the best interest for the team. See, y'all have been lied to, deceived, manipulated, programmed into thinking that Damian Lillard has never had talent around him. That's a complete lie. Allen Iverson is the definition of a player who didn't have any help around him, who didn't have a lot of talented players around him. Allen Iverson didn't have a good team, but was able to lead his team to the NBA Finals. That's how much of a remarkable player Allen Iverson was. If you would have gave Allen Iverson the Portland Trailblazers team when they went up against the New Orleans Pelicans with Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins, they would have swept them. The Portland Trailblazers literally lost to an 8th seed team. If you would have gave Allen Iverson, CJ McCollum, Yusuf Nurkic, Evan Turner and those guys, if you would have gave him that same team, that same Portland team going up against the Golden State Warriors without Kevin Durant, you don't think that Allen Iverson would have gave them boys a better fight? Could have advanced to the NBA Finals? I guarantee you he would have did far better. He probably would have won an NBA championship. The mentality is different. You know what Damian Lillard just needs to do? He needs to go have a sit down with a psychic. Go talk to a basketball psychic right now and just ask him straight up. Just be straight up. Just sit down and say, hey, just let me know, man. Am I wasting my time? Am I ever going to win a ring? And Steph Curry is going to be right there. They're going to look into that crystal ball and they're going to see Steph Curry with 10 more rings, laughing at him, holding Damian Lillard on his hip like his baby. And the psychic will be there to deliver that bad news and tell him, no, you're never going to win a championship. You're wasting your time. I don't even know why they traded you to the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a slap in the face to all basketball fans across America. But they don't know no better, bruh. Basketball fans who don't know basketball, they don't know no better. They've been tricked into believing that Damian Lillard has never had talent. This man got swept by the New Orleans Pelicans. And his team was far better than the New Orleans Pelicans. Y'all get deceived very easily. He was getting knocked out the first round. Went to the Western Conference Finals, lost to the Golden State Warriors without Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers we've ever seen. His second best player is CJ McCollum. He didn't know how to get the best out of CJ McCollum.